Behind me is the 2022 Nissan Armada, and I want to know if you think the new redesign is really worth it. This specific Armada is an SL trim level and it's only rear wheel drive, but the color on this one is blue, and Nissan calls it a Harosa Blue Pearl, which I hope I said that right. But on the interior is just your basic black interior, which I'll show you here in a little bit. Now these are absolutely massive, so they weigh about 5,700 pounds for this trim level. Lower trim levels will weigh a little bit less, but the towing capacity is sitting about 8,500 pounds, so you'll still be able to tow larger boats, car even, stuff like that. Now given that the 2022 is a redesign, they did redesign the front end along with the rear end and some stuff on the interior. But up front, the biggest thing they changed is the headlights. As you can tell, they are a C-shaped polycarbonate material headlight that has an LED running light going around the edge of it. And the good thing about these is they're not vacuum sealed, so if water ever gets in there, it's going to allow it to come out so you don't get that yellowish condensation over time. But one big thing Nissan wanted to keep on the Armada is of course the V-Motion grille that Nissan's just notorious for in general. But even down below you do have fog lights that are LED too. On this SL Armada we have the two-tone 20-inch wheels that have the gun metallic on the inside with kind of that brushed silver face, and they are wrapped in a Bridgestone 275/60 all-season tire. Now the side mirrors, they are paint matched up top, but down below they are just a gloss black. To split them up, you do have your LED turn signal that is very bright, but underneath you do have a camera because this does have that 360 bird's eye view. But what's got to be the best part of the redesign in my opinion has got to be the rear end. They switched the taillights up quite a bit, so they kind of curve with the car a little bit more, and they put this Armada badge in the middle that goes all the way across this center section and really kind of changes the rear end look. But down at the bottom you still have your plate cover for your tow hitch. Now in the back of the Armada you don't have like enormous amounts of room because you do have a third row here, so it's not the biggest space here, but underneath you have a storage section. It's not too big, but even under there you have your toolkit and everything tucked away. And of course you even have your 12-volt outlet in the back if you want to keep a jump box or anything charged up. But to put the third row seats down is actually super simple. You just pull this cord right here and they drop down. On the Platinum models you'll get a switch on this side that just electrically puts them down themselves. But with both down you have enormous amounts of room, so if you're going on a road trip or something with just a couple kids, you'll be good to go. Inside the Armada, you're gonna have, like I said in the beginning, the black interior, as you can tell here. This is a perforated leather material, so it is a little bit softer and not so slippery, I guess you could say. You will have kind of a wood grain trim going on to kind of give it a little bit of class because this is more built for luxury. So let's take a look at the dash here. So in front of me, I have my 7-inch driver's display with the 2 analog gauges. Up top, I've got this massive screen here that'll come equipped with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, even Sirius XM, maps, all that stuff. But one of the coolest things I've seen on the Armadas is this little door right here that you can pop open from the button down below, and you actually have a slot that is a wireless charging pad, and then even your normal 12-volt car outlet right beside it. You can cover it back up just by pushing it back down. But one good thing with having an 8,500 pound towing capacity is you do already have a trailer brake integrated into the car itself, so it's down here right in front of the gear shifter. But let's take a look at some of the storage. Right here, obviously we're gonna have our 2 cup holders, but inside here is gonna be a massive storage compartment that even has like one of those little trays that you can set up top. And then inside here is a switch that will control the normal like house outlet plug in the back seat. Inside the back seat here, as you can tell, I've got tons of room, and this specific car has the bench seat for the second row. You can get the captain's chair. One cool thing I've seen is there's a little button on the back of the center console up front that you can press so that the people in the second row or back seat can access the front center console compartment. But down below that, you're gonna have all your climate control switches to control the AC and heat in the back. And then all the way down on the floor below that is going to be all your charging ports. And what that switch in the center console is for is this little outlet on the back. And one of the easiest ways to get these seats down, you can pull the lever down here because they are reclinable. You can push them all the way back or you can just fold it forward and it'll go up with that lever. Now, what I think is the easiest one for both people up here or someone in the third row trying to get out is this little switch up top, and it does it all for you as well too. Just easier to get to. And what everybody else loves is a sunroof. But that's gonna wrap it up for this one. So let me know, do you want me to go a little bit more in depth and start taking this on a test drive or anything like that? Drop a comment down below and let me know. And tell me, do you think these new Armadas with the redesign, are they all that? That's it for this one though. I'll see you in the next one.